We used to joke that close only counts with horseshoes and hand grenades. Where we are today has changed. Sometimes life pulls us in ways we'd never expect. With dreams to hold, egos to protect, it hurts to wander, so we wonder, what's correct? What do they expect? Lately, my friend, when we talk, I can hear it in your voice. It's like you're so down right now. You've forgotten up is even a choice. You've forgotten sometimes it's what you don't see that destroys. So maybe a timely reminder, a simple one-liner can briefly fill that void. Because when we look back years from now, you'll appreciate this moment in time. It's the uphill that shapes the path we need most in our lives. And look, I've known you for too long to ever believe you'd simply get by. Trust me, please, you're right where you need to be. The beginning of the story of a lifetime. Sometimes we need lifelines, because we miss the greatness in ourselves. It's like everyone else is winning, while we watch in self-made cells. And often my mind goes back to July, jumping down rabbit holes and writing voices I remember, when we realized that the beautiful ones, through good and bad times, they dream with open eyes. The sunrise over Carolina lakes illuminates all that makes life great. And legends, they run their own race, and they have their own fate to grasp. But new worlds and no maps have said it a million times. With a million lines, a beautiful soul, it wanders off track and goes all the way down to the ground floor, built with the metaphors. That Ferrari and Park thing, remember that? Cause it seems like the ones who can change the world are so hard on themselves that they stay on a shelf and they just observe when they should be heard. And I've doubted myself before, lesson learned. Yeah, that journey to hell and back, hell yeah, it hurts. But don't believe in yourself, then what's this for? And don't like the reflection, well, then this is nothing more than a myth. So I'll gladly admit that you lifted me up before. Here's a hand, heart too real to be ignored. So here's to tomorrow, to the growth, the loss, the ups, the downs, and yeah, even occasional sorrows with grand plans, stretching the universe free hand. And you'll figure it out, because that's what you've always been about. And today's the beginning of something incredible, a pursuit never ending, a trip unforgettable. You'll soon reminisce of the places you've been, ups, downs, and the life that you lived. But right now, my friend, your story begins. Truth be told, what you think you know probably isn't truth. And I'm not talking about tinfoil hats or little white lies. I'm not talking conspiracies or castles in the sky. I'm talking about reality, that foundation upon which we build our lives, the pictures we paint, the stories we tell, the beliefs we maintain versus the dreams that we sell, give away, strip down right now for some other day. See, one of the hardest things to comprehend is how finite each moment. It lives and it ends. And I've been on both sides, man. I've worked just to work, breathed just to breathe. I've looked at my dreams and said, that's not for me. It's not real. It's too different. I know what that is, and well, I know that this isn't. It's too far away. You can't leap a mountain, and you can't see in the dark. You can't pretend in the end that you'll swing from the stars. It's too far away. But hear me out. Because that world that's around you didn't always exist. At one point it was ideas, it was plans on a list. And that song that you're singing, that someone else wrote, one rhyme at a time, it was only a note. And that trophy she's holding at one point was a dream. And no one else understood. There were no fans there to scream. And that guy with the guitar and the tour sold out for days decided years ago, not the bleachers, the stage. See, you decide to be rich, and you decide not to quit, and you decide to push forward when everyone sits. When the crowd says impossible, please know what it is. That wall 10 feet tall can be broken down into bits, and it's not far away. Just one step many times, and it's not make-believe. Just unseen in their eyes, and you can be the builder, you can be the creator and the doer. And when they hide in the past, you can go make the future, and you can go sing a song that will revolutionize sound. Guarantee there's no gravity when their world's upside down. What you have is no limits, no borders, and no bounds. Just a spark in your heart, and it needs to be found. So when that road feels tough, and your patience thin, when life feels not enough and your world's caving in, remember, nothing is too much or too big or too great. Forget probable and possible. You're the decider of fate. See, that ship hasn't sailed. It's never too late. In this world, nothing is too far away. In your lifetime, there will be answers that no one really knows but you. So remember that. Because the world will make every attempt to define truth. And the last thing you want is the shape you take to be a product of their stories passing through. They don't want white, they want blue. They don't want shade, only crystal clear views. But little cloud, that's not you. In fact, you're above all that. And the moment you turn away from who you were meant to be, well, that's the very moment you're indistinguishable from life underneath. Look, I don't mean to scare you, but I'm being sincere. You can't fly to the sun if you're held down by fear, and that pressure, it builds up, it precipitates tears. You can always recover when life blows you off course, but don't leave life undiscovered year after year. See, whether you realize it or not, little cloud, you're on top of the world. So know that you are. I mean, look, you fly around with the sun, moon, and stars. You take a simple blue canvas and convert it to art. If you think that's nothing, little cloud, I don't know where to start. See, life is better every day because you're here. Without you, there'd be no ocean or boats and captains to steer, no sunrise collages to watch and revere. You turn rays of light to pink and teal chandeliers. If you think that's nothing, little cloud, I beg of you, let the logic reappear, because there is no limitation to what you can be. So keep your eyes on that spot where the sky meets the sea. That little cloud is where life truly begins. And little by little, you'll start to believe.